Professor, in this class, please explain the process and considerations for setting marketing objectives.
Sure, in this class, I will explain the process and considerations for setting marketing objectives. When do you set marketing goals? Marketing objectives serve as an important starting point when developing marketing plans or strategies. Therefore, in the case of a newly established company, marketing objectives are set alongside the business plan immediately after the company is founded. For existing companies, short-term objectives are set and pursued on an annual basis. Medium to long-term objectives are typically set every 3 to 5 years under normal circumstances. However, in special situations, such as significant changes in the marketing environment, preparing for the company's new leap, developing new products, or when competitors' market share rises significantly, medium to long-term plans and objectives are reset. In these special situations, a reassessment of the medium to long-term plans and objectives is necessary. Now, let me explain the process of setting marketing objectives. Marketing objectives are determined after finalizing the corporate mission, corporate vision, and corporate objectives. For existing companies, since the corporate mission, corporate vision, and corporate objectives have already been set, the marketing objectives can be formulated based on them. When setting marketing objectives, preliminary work is required. The previously mentioned marketing research, consumer behavior analysis, marketing environmental analysis, and competitive analysis serve as preliminary work. By incorporating the results of this preliminary work, effective marketing objectives can be set. Next, I will explain the considerations when setting marketing objectives. The first consideration is that marketing objectives should be consistent. Consistency has two aspects. The first aspect is consistency with the preliminary work. The results of the preliminary work, including marketing research, consumer behavior analysis, marketing environmental analysis, and competitive analysis, should be accurately reflected in the marketing objectives to create effective marketing objectives. Therefore, there should be consistency between the preliminary work and the marketing objectives. The second aspect of consistency is consistency with higher-level concepts. Earlier, I explained that higher-level marketing concepts include corporate mission, corporate vision, and corporate goals. Marketing objectives should be consistent with these higher-level concepts to achieve corporate objectives and visions and generate synergy for effective achievement. Therefore, when setting marketing objectives, it is important to maintain consistency with preliminary work and higher-level concepts. The second consideration when setting marketing objectives is that the objectives should be SMART. Here, SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. In other words, marketing objectives should be set to be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and within a specific time frame. Some scholars interpret SMART as an abbreviation for different words. Specific and measurable remain the same, but achievable can be interpreted as attainable or actionable. Realistic can be interpreted as relevant, and time-bound can be explained as time-based or time-limited. Ella should not be confused by these different interpretations. Now, let me explain SMART using an example. Suppose a university student, Ella, wants to set a goal for studying English. I will explain how to establish the goal using the SMART technique. First, the goal should be specific. Instead of a vague goal, like study English diligently, it should be formulated as a specific target, such as achieving a TOEFL score of 115 in 2 years. Second, the goal should be regularly measurable. If the current ability is 95, a milestone goal should be set to improve by 5 points every 6 months, and progress should be measured every 6 months. Third, the goal should be achievable. Setting excessively high goals without considering the current ability is not advisable. Goals should be set within reach based on the current proficiency. Fourth, the goal should be realistic. Every student cannot study English all day long. They also need to study other subjects, work part-time, and enjoy dating. Therefore, the goal should be realistic and take into account the time that can be allocated. Additionally, considerations such as self-study or attending an academy should be approached from a realistic perspective. Fifth, the goal should be written in a step-by-step manner. Setting goals to achieve every 6 months, taking mock exams every 6 months, and including weekly, monthly, 6-month, and 1-year study targets should be part of the goal. Goal achievement is not a one-time event, but a long-term and step-by-step process. So far, I have explained the SMART technique using an example of a college student studying English to make it easier to understand. But it will also be very effective if you apply the SMART technique when setting marketing goals.
Professor, I understand your explanation about the process and considerations for setting marketing objectives today. Thank you.
Yes, in the next class, I will explain the methods of setting marketing objectives. Please make sure to actively participate in the next class and complete your study of marketing objectives.